GRUPO COCERVA. GRUPO COCERVA is a group of companies dedicated to the production and fattening of pigs for sales to abattoirs. Group shareholders comprise both farmers and members of the company's own staff. The central offices and feed mill are located in Nájera in the province of Valencia, Spain. The group location offers good road links close to the A7 motorway, sea connections at 30 kilometers from the port of Valencia, and air links 30 kilometers from Valencia Airport. GRUPO COCERVA owns a total of 10,500 breeding sows with an annual production of 240,000 weaners. There are 7 breeding herds, 2 of which are owned by the company, one of these located on a 1,400-acre estate. The company-owned feed mill supplies all the feed required for production. Total herd size is maintained at 10,500 sows, with a genetic program for each farm designed to replace non-productive sows with younger, improved stock. In 2009, an expansion program was implemented to increase total herd size from 6,250 sows to the current 10,500, all of which were in full production by mid-2012. During this expansion period, third-party owned farms were contracted under a system of integration, providing state-of-the-art facilities for all company-owned breeding sows. The production cycle is continuous, with new piglets being born and reared as the older ones are sold. The company-owned farm in Vendita has a capacity of up to 2,000 breeding sows. This farm has already been adapted to the new European animal welfare legislation and has its own artificial insemination laboratory. Slurry from the farm undergoes a physical solid and liquid separation process, with liquids being stored in lagoon systems for use as fertilizer on orange and palm tree orchards. GRUPO COCERVA owns a 22% share of these orchards. Piglets are weaned at 4 weeks of age and transferred to a flat deck site 1,000 meters from the breeding herd, with a total capacity for 6,500 weaners. The El Salvador estate occupies a total area of over 600 hectares. The pig units have a maximum capacity of 2,000 breeding sows, 700 replacement gilts, 7,450 on flat decks, and 7,500 for fattening. There are 5 separate pig units within the estate, 3 breeding units, 1 flat deck, and 1 fattening unit with 5 buildings. The breeding units, just like all farms at GRUPO COCERVA, are completely adapted to the new animal welfare legislation. El Salvador has a small hydroelectric plant using water from the River Gabriel, which runs through the estate, to produce a significant portion of the farm's electricity needs. There are also offices and changing facilities, as well as a number of homes. All feed used by GRUPO COCERVA, both for the breeding and fattening farms, is supplied by the company feed mill, which has a monthly production capacity of 10,000 tons. Thanks to the quality controls in both raw material reception and feed manufacturing, with analyses performed at the company's own laboratory, excellent feeds are produced to meet the needs of each phase of the pig breeding and growing cycle, always complying with the standards set by the nutritional and veterinary teams. The whole process is monitored by both internal and external auditors in compliance with approved quality control certification standards. Adjoined to the feed mill are the company offices housing various administrative departments. There's also a conference room frequently used for training programs. The 10,500 breeding sows owned by GRUPO COCERVA are located on 7 farms, 2 owned by the company and the other 5 are third-party owned farms operated under a system of integration. For these farms, GRUPO COCERVA supplies breeding stock, feed and any medication required, while the farm owner takes care of labor and overheads. For all farms, GRUPO COCERVA maintains total technical control of genetic programs, feed programs, technical and health control, and fattening and sale of weaners. The breeding process begins with the mating of sows using artificial insemination. Semen is supplied from an external breeding company, allowing the production of products specifically designed to meet the requirements of the market. 25 days after insemination, sows are checked with an ultrasound scanner, and if pregnant, they give birth at about 115 days. Company farms have an average production of 13 piglets born per litter. This suckling period is between 24 and 28 days, after which the weaned piglets are transferred to flat decks, where they stay for a further 5 weeks. After this, with a weight of 20 kilos, weaners are transferred to fattening units for a growth period of around 4 months before reaching a final slaughter weight of 105 kilos. A small proportion of female weaners are retained and reared in the breeding herd as part of a genetic program to produce replacement sows. The company mission is the production of pigs that meet the needs of the market in both weight and quality. To achieve this, Grupo Cocerva has the experienced staff necessary for each stage of the production process. The care and veterinary control of animals, the manufacture and quality control of feed, and the marketing of the final product are all controlled by company specialists. For all these reasons, Grupo Cocerva is capable of supplying both the national and international market with high-quality products, whose value is widely recognized by many loyal customers.